How do you use equality properties to solve linear equations? Imagine you're trying to find the value of a mystery number in an equation. To do this, you need to keep the equation balanced while isolating that number. That's where equality properties come into play. These rules help you perform the same operation on both sides of the equation without changing its truth. Think of it like a scale. If you add or subtract the same weight on both sides, it stays balanced. First, let's look at the main equality properties. The addition property of equality says you can add the same number to both sides of the equation. For example, if you have an equation like x minus 3 equals 7, you can add 3 to both sides to get rid of the minus 3. This makes the equation x equals 10. The subtraction property is similar. You can subtract the same number from both sides. If you have x plus 5 equals 12, subtract 5 from both sides to find x equals 7. Next, there's the multiplication property of equality. It states you can multiply both sides by the same non-zero number. For example, if 2x equals 8, you can divide both sides by 2 to find x equals 4. The division property works the same way but in reverse. You divide both sides by the same non-zero number. If 6x equals 18, dividing both sides by 6 gives you x equals 3. Before solving, it's helpful to simplify both sides of the equation. Combine like terms, such as 2x plus 3x becoming 5x. Use the distributive property if needed, like for times x minus 2 becoming for x minus 8. Simplifying makes it easier to see what operation to do next. Once simplified, you use addition or subtraction to move constants away from the variable. For example, if the equation is x plus 4 equals 10, subtract 4 from both sides to get x equals 6. If the variable is multiplied by a number, like 3x equals 15, divide both sides by 3 to find x equals 5. Always check your answer by plugging it back into the original equation. If it makes both sides equal, you've solved it correctly. For instance, if your solution is x equals 4, substitute 4 into the original equation to verify. Let's try a quick example. Solve 2y plus 4 equals 16. First, subtract 4 from both sides, which gives 2y equals 12. Then, divide both sides by 2 to find y equals 6. This simple process uses subtraction and division properties to isolate the variable. By consistently applying these equality properties, you keep the equation balanced while working toward the solution. This method makes solving linear equations straightforward and reliable. It's like following a clear set of steps to find the unknown number, making algebra less confusing and more manageable.